full damage you want.
No, it's fine. So, you're in town. You've taken the job to go at least investigate the sharks that are attacking people in the middle of the woods. Reminder for players who have not been present for a while. Is winter.
Cool.
Find the merchant.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
Mood.
So, you've also got Jacob with you, who is a commoner that the party has sort of semi.
We must protect.
We have adopted.
He's training now.
Yeah.
Is going to be trained, I should say.
For Haley's benefit, his idea of a helmet is he's wearing a pot on his head.
Oh, cool.
But also, we must keep him alive. He is stupidly weak now, but later on...
He'll probably still be stupidly weak.
The party was given a rundown of some of the abilities he gets later, and now they're like, must protect.
Oh, so you actually told them.
Yeah, I went over a couple of the later abilities. With a few of them.
It's a question.
Until he multi-classes.
Can we teach him how to ride a shark?
Oh, please say yes.
Once.
It is technically...
No, we will tame the shark.
It would be water vehicle proficiency, which means it takes a minimum 100 days to learn.
I'd also like to point out we then have to spend the time training said shark.
Yeah, that too.
And that's going to be the
trade
harder
shark,
part.
you can trade them out. So, to the session.
Yes.
Did we get the name and location of the merchant from the Adventurers Guild?
What was that?
Did we get the name and or location of the merchant from the Adventurers Guild?
Talador Goldleaf, a high elf who is staying at the Gilded Rose Tavern at the far northern end of town.
So,
Gilded Rose, you said?
Gilded Rose. He's staying at, like, when you guys were asking about taverns in town, you're like, oh yeah, they were like, oh yeah, there's a few around the town square, there's a couple others in town, but you're probably not going to want to go to those. Gilded Rose was one of them, because it is basically a 5-star hotel. It charges through the nose. It is less of a hotel, more of a, like, guild house that you only really go to if you have money to splash type place. As the few of you that have walked around, like, it's in the richer district where everything has got walls and gates, and even the signing on it has what you're hoping is just gold paint, not actual filigree. Otherwise, how has it not been stolen?
probably enchanted for lightning bolt when someone tries.
Why lightning bolt one? Let's go for Hellwood Kill if they're rich enough.
I mean, yeah.
So, do we go talk to them, or do we just go straight to the forest and stumble around aimlessly looking for sharks?
I like that one.
Information's power, or something.
Advil sharks.
I vote let's
But
talk to the
information on
merchant first.
To be fair, I don't feel like I have a leg to stand on for anything since I wasn't here last session, so...
Yeah. I vote go talk to the merchant. That way we know where in the forest we're looking.
So that's so far 1 for straight to sharks, 1 for the merchant.
To be fair, I also said merchant, but yeah.
And so did Bailey.
I think Bailey said shark.
No, merchant first. Merchant first!
Okay, so that's 3 for merchant. Healing? Merchant or shark?
I feel like merchant is the smarter idea for some reason.
Uh-huh.
But it's what your character thinks.
My character wants to hit something.
The merchant.
Is it technically mugging if we hold them up with threat of violence to get information out of them to help us with their quest that they posted?
Extortion.
Okay, just checking.
And possible kidnapping.
Just checking.
Still illegal. That's your answer. Levels of criminal offense. Unsure if immediately shot on sight by guard or still tried to take to jail. Not quite impeachment level. As you've not committed a treason to the kingdom yet.
Yet.
To be impeached, don't we have to be, like in charge at some point?
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this party somehow got in charge of something.
No, my bad.
But we're in charge of John.
So, the party's going to the Gilded Rose. Is the entire party going, or are you sending like 2 people?
Oh, I'll go.
Of course, Teddy Bear will go, because Mikey's not done with his daily dose of sassing my NPCs.
I'm going. And I'm going to take John.
And he's
Don't get so
and I'm
close in
guessing
this.
Mikey's smart enough not to try and sass the sharks later.
You say this.
Yeah.
Things have been sassed before in the past.
I was gonna say I will go along as well. Can one of the humanoids come?
What do you think I'm coming along for? Duh.
I can also come along. Wait, what am I playing them?
Tiefling, Trent.
That's right. I'm a humanoid. I have 2 legs. That
So
counts.
everybody.
The party heads
Yeah, I'll
on-
follow along.
The party heads to the Gilded Rose. As was previously described, you head into the upper sections of the city. As you pass through a couple of sets of gates, everything goes from being wall-to-wall houses, more open front, storefront type houses, to having smaller, intricate, walled-off front yards / courtyards. When you arrive at the Gilded Rose, it is a 3-story building made out of limestone blocks at the bottom, what appears to be mahogany side paneling, and main struts. The sign is, yes, very glittery and looks like that might be inlaid gold filigree or just gold paint. You're not 100% sure. The windows are all stained glass, and there is the sound of fine music and delicate chatter coming from within. There is also a large minotaur effectively bouncer at the front door. How does the party proceed?
By looking up into this very tall Minotaur's face and just going, "Yep, no, I'm not opening my mouth."
That's gonna walk straight in the door.
You try to. He puts a hoof in front of you. Members only. Or you
Excuse
need
me,
to pay
good
the
sir.
door fee.
How much is door fee?
Door fee is 25 gold.
Jesus Christ. Why is it so expensive?
It is a premium venue.
What do you do in said premium venue?
That is premium knowledge.
But is this not just a tavern?
This is a tavern, yes.
So you're charging me money so I can go inside and spend money.
Maybe.
Does that seem logical to you?
I'm not paid to answer questions. I'm paid
said
to
he
keep the
doesn't have
riffraff out.
So you may turn me away now, so I cannot spend more money inside.
If you're complaining about the door charge, you can't afford what's inside.
I'm just curious about the strategy here.
He just sort of looks from you to the rest of the party, grinds the hoof in front of you. Is anyone else going to pay the door fee, or do I have to escort you off the premises.
When
Do
did
you
I
have-
get 10 platinum pieces?
Do
You
you
paid
have
last session in platinum pieces.
Oh, then I'll just pay the door fee. Wait, no, that's not enough. Wait, is it enough? I don't know. What's the conversion again?
10 to 1.
2.5, Trent. 2.5 is what you'd need to pay.
Duh, I'll pay it.
Trent pays the door fee. The whole party is allowed inside.
Meow.
Cheapskates.
I still think it's stupid.
The door shuts behind you. As you walk in, the entire room is filled with a dull, low-sitting smoke. As you've realized why there's a door charge. It's a casino.
So they charge money so they will have less money to gamble with.
Chance of us walking out with their gold.
Do you say it out loud?
I wasn't using the accent, so no.
Just asking, because it depended if someone in the building responded to you. But you're all sitting around. There is multiple tables, roulette, various card games, various dice games, all being played by 3 to 4 members. There's a couple of tables free, and then there's a bar at the back, which has got a dozen seats along it, and a staircase leading up to upstairs.
Question:
It has
is
a
there a
second
front desk?
bouncer at the bottom of it. What, Bailey?
Is there a front desk?
Technically, yes. You just passed it.
Ugh.
There is what appears to be several workers walking around. Some of them are offering drinks, others are checking in on certain tables.
Does there appear to be like an overseer place that's like observing the floor?
Yes, it's upstairs on the balcony with their feet up on the railing, flanked by another minotaur and a creature of indeterminate species that you can't make out from here.
I'm going to the bar.
I should go with Bailey.
You arrive at the
I'll follow
bar.
Bailey.
Well,
The bar has more liquors up on the wall than you even knew existed.
I'd like to inquire to the barman regarding the merchant we're after.
Just sort of looks at you. I think that's him over there, if I'd have to guess. And he points to the only elf not working the venue. Sitting over, playing a dice game at one of the gambling tables.
Tricksy little elves.
Thank you.
Just goes back to pouring drinks.
Let's make our way over to this one elf that's not working the tables.
Follows.
Follows.
You arrive, and just as you arrive at the table, you hear, and that's another win for the house. You're not having a very good night, are you, sir?
Oh, what game are they playing?
Give me a moment. Was legitimately Googling gambling games for D&D.
Blackjack's an easy one.
Roulette.
No, well, it's
He's
the
playing
dice.
dice is the thing.
Oh, lies dice. Fat Cameron.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Suddenly, sharks.
Just from the toilet.
Suddenly, pineapples.
They are playing the Gambit of Ord.
And you're dead.
They're playing the Gambit of Ord, a 3-dice game.
Okay. Do I know how it's played?
Yeah, pretty much. It is effectively liar's dice, but played with less dice. You roll they roll the 8-sided dice, keeping it hidden. They have a chance to raise or call the bet, meeting it, or fold and get out. Then they would roll the d6, keeping that secret. Raise, call, fold. Then the d4. Winner takes 80%. House takes 20%. Ties split the 80. House keeps 20. Sleight of hand can give a reroll, but if you're caught, you're ejected. And bluffing, trying to bluff your numbers up may require a deception roll depending on how good you're trying to bluff.
Okay. So I hear you're this merchant we're looking for.
Oh, you're here for dealing with the fanged things in the forests. Yeah,
That's what I'll solve.
it would be nice if you could get rid of those things. They're right in the middle of my travel path, and looks like I need to be heading out soon and try to make some money back.
So where is this travel path specifically?
If you head down out of town and you take the path that's about half a day's travel out into the woods, it leads you out towards some mines and some woodcutters, which is where I normally go to deliver. I go and deliver food, textiles, and I pick up raw materials and bring it back. I was attacked about halfway out there in a clearing of where the woodcutters have recently just cleared out last spring. If you excuse me, I have to get back to my hand. And he rolls dice behind his hands. I'll call, and he slides a couple of coins on the table. And he proceeds to go on with his game of Ord.
Well, that wasn't that helpful.
I'm still happy to answer any questions. It's just I am trying to recuperate some money.
North, east, south.
North.
Is that the same forest with big, mean ogre orc people?
You headed more east for those. So you headed like northeast for the ogres and the orcs.
Yep.
Can you give more information than just big mouth biting fang thing?
They were like a bluish white. They popped out of nowhere. They bit me. They destroyed my cart, and I ran away.
Where's your wound?
I said they bit my cart. You don't listen too well, do you, Rays?
Sorry, what was that? If you didn't do it, I was going to.
You said they looked like shark, and I made the image of a shark using minor illusion.
I don't know how else to describe them. Yes, as weird as it sounds, they looked like sharks that swam in the land.
A land shark. Ooh.
Did you specifically stay in the land?
Well, in the land, in the snow, I don't know. I didn't see them, and then my cart exploded, and I ran back to town.
Fair enough.
Can I roll a nature check on that?
Rays. Sure.
Can I?
Anyone present can? With an 11, sharks go in the water. With a 19, it might be a bullet. or a half dozen other things. They also could be off his fucking rocker.
Shark have teeth.
Yes, thank you.
Shark have many pointy teeth, yes.
Yes, I do.
So he looks at you. Unless one of you was going to sit down and join me for a round, as he slides a few more coins off to meet the next round, then I would suggest you go and clear up that path so I can get moving on to my job. Mm-hmm. Parties at the casino.
Yeah, don't play dice, I want to play cards.
I fly down
that
and I
don't
put a
play
gold
dice,
coin
I
on the
only-
table.
Was that I don't play dice, I only play cards?
Yeah.
The person dealing just gestures to the table next to you that is a card game.
Yes, but he is not playing that one. You said to join him.
The dealer looks at you. Gambit of Ord is a 10 gold buy-in minimum.
I take back the gold and put down a platinum.
That will do. They slide the coin over. They slide you back. They slide you back 5 gold, and then 25 electrum pieces.
Electrum? Ew.
Okay.
This isn't reveal.
Actually, no, not electrum pieces. They slide you back 5 gold and then 50 silver pieces. Stacked into some neat piles.
Good.
Anyone else joining? Before I start the next hand.
Watch.
I'm pretty bad at this, but I'll give it a shot. Also known as, the rules are complicated in my brain, but I'm sure we'll work it out. Alright, put a platinum down the table.
It's entirely a hand-based game.
You are given the same 5 gold and 50 silver. That. And that. So I am going to be nice. Each of you will GM roll. I am not tabbed in at the moment.
Yeah.
So I will not see your rolls, so I can't call your bluff. So, and I will
It's slash RGM, right?
/GM /RGM or /GM roll.
We'll just use the tool on the left-hand side of the screen.
Yeah.
That's boring.
So
It's easier.
they look at you.
It's a D8.
Initial buy-in is 1 gold per round. So initial call is 1 gold. That is your blind.
I put the blind in.
Then
I have to do the thing.
then each of you need to roll a d8. And now
That didn't
you,
work.
and now you get the chance to raise, call, or raise, call, or fold.
Do you got one?
So are we trying to go high or trying to go low?
Highest number. Additions the entire way.
Okay.
Oh, I can do that. So basically, if you get an 8, it's like 21 in blackjack.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Like a perfect score in this would be an 18. So that would be the 8, the 6, then the 4.
Okay, fair.
But yeah, rolling an 8 is like getting a king off the start in blackjack.
Yeah.
Or poker.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yep. So calling is you call Peter.
I put down 5 silver coins.
You raise 5 silver.
Yep.
Gold leaf calls, and House also calls. Next is a D6.
I was going to say, if I raise, wouldn't everyone else have to put in 5 silver as well?
Trent needs to put in the 5 silver or fold. Everyone else, when they call up to what the previous raise was.
Yeah.
So House and Goldleaf called up. So Trent has to put the 5 silver in at the end, or you have the chance to raise again if you wanted to.
No, I'll just call it. It's fine.
Okay, so we're moving on to the next round, which is a D6. Again, we'll start with Trent because we'll go through the same order next time. Do you call, raise, or fold?
I'll raise 5 silver.
You raise. Peter?
I'll call.
Peter calls the 5 silver, so we're at 2 gold each. Goldleaf will raise 1 additional silver, and then the house will call. So, do you two put in the additional 1 silver, or do either of you raise again?
I'll raise 4 silver.
Yep. Peter?
I will call.
Yep. Silverleaf slides the other 4 silver over. House calls. And then, with no one else having raised, we then move on to the last round. Trent.
Yep.
Call, raise, fold? What?
A minute. I'm mathing.
Well, everyone has put in 2.5 gold at this point. So you put a quarter of your buy-in.
I will raise 5 silver.
So you've raised 5. Peter?
I'll call.
Calling it 3. Goldleaf is going to call to 3. House is also going to call. So, can each of you add up and reveal your numbers? Tell me what your numbers are.
In a very excited voice, because my character has no idea how the fuck to play the game, they call, I win, I have 7.
Fair. Trent.
10.
Well, you both lost.
Yeah.
I kind of figured.
Goldleaf has a 10. House has 11.
See, I started strong and ended strong, but the middle was kind of poor.
House
I rolled a
rolled
2, a 1, and a 4.
House rolled 7, 3, 1. Goldleaf started off for 3, then rolled a 6. That's why he raised, and then rolled a 1. So, House won, so House clears the pot. And looks at you, do you wish to play another round, or will you cash out?
Me.
Sure, we can do one more, and then we gotta go.
Aw, but this new and shiny, and I like.
Come back when you have spare time. But in this case, time is literally money, and we're losing it at the moment.
Jess, you might be able to play at the moment, like Trent's already trying to speak for it. So, first off, roll your d8s. And it's 1 gold to buy in, remember?
1 gold to buy in. I placed down a gold.
Yep. Interestingly enough, apparently I can sit on the actual recording screen so it records, because it doesn't actually show me GM rolls on that because it's logged in as a player. Neat. So we'll go in the same order. Trent.
I will raise a gold.
Ooh, a full gold. Peter.
I'll raise a gold too.
On top?
Yep.
Someone roll tonight.
I'll call it.
Goldleaf is going to call. And House is also going to call, so Trent, you call, so that moves us on
Yep.
to the D6s.
She'll be back.
Yep.
Alright.
Trent.
Oh, there's a gold.
Peter.
So that's 1 gold, is it?
He
Yeah.
raised the gold.
Me too!
Raising or calling?
Raising.
Oh. Okay, I'd like to point out, you two can only raise one more time. Silverleaf sort of, he folds. And House calls. Because House
I'll
doesn't
also
fold.
call since I'm behind.
Yep. Moving on to the D4s. Trent?
For final count, or
No. Last round of betting.
I won't raise. I'll just call.
Yep. Peter?
No.
He called. You've got
Yeah.
1 gold left. You got 1 gold
I'll
or 10
call.
silver left. So you call.
I'll just call.
House raises a gold. Trent. Do you call?
Sure.
Peter.
I'll call.
Final tallies.
13.
No.
10.
No. House has 16.
Ooh.
Yeah, I expected that one.
853. Dice are right
Yeah.
in front of me. Goldleaf was doing well before you scared him off with the aggressive betting. Goldleaf was sitting on 11, but when he folded,
So he couldn't have won anyway.
well, no,
So he folded last round. No, he folded before the D4.
He
So
folded before the D4, but no, he couldn't have won because he would have gotten to 15 on a perfect D4.
yeah. Nah. Oh, that.
So
Yeah.
you've lost your money.
Oh no, not 10 gold.
I told you it was minimum buy-in. There are other more expensive games going.
Yeah. No,
But we also don't want to take up the whole session
No,
with gambling.
we don't.
Yes. So off we go. But no, I literally have the personality trait of I'm fascinated by shiny and new things. So it's like, ooh, gambling.
Note to self: if wants to keep treasure, make sure it's dull and boring.
Yeah, but even that doesn't work because I have a half-rusted iron key and a ancient-looking mithril sword.
So as long as it's interesting to you, you'll take it.
So yeah, Goldleaf
Yes.
goes back to his betting. Like, he seems to be playing a lot more cautiously than you two did. Like, he's not raising multiple gold per hand.
Dude, I was going good right until I rolled that 1.
Anywho,
I raised the last round.
onwards to a forest.
So you leave the casino. And do you wish to do any shopping in town before you head out?
Health potions, health potions, health potions.
If you wish to try and find some health potions, roll me an investigation check.
That button. Hey, I might find some.
Sure. How many are you looking for?
How many they got? How much are they each? 50, aren't they?
50 apiece.
I can buy. Let's buy 6.
Cool. You don't find 6.
How many do I find?
You find 3.
I'll allow it.
Because 6 is more than like any. Well, any of the individual shopkeepers have. To buy the 3 you have, you're buying 2 from one apothecary and one from a slightly shady looking innkeeper who's like, sure, I've got these. The only other one you find when you're asked is you're told it's not quite health potions. You can buy half potions from Quincy.
Half
It's-
potion?
Half.
It's fine. I'll just have the one I've got.
As in, like, the half of a house. As you were as explained to any of you who are also nearby, Quincy is an alchemist turned innkeeper who dabbles in potion making and, as he quotes it, battle assistive pastries. Things like cookies of giant strength and the like. Basically,
When did we get this from, James?
yeah, I wonder.
Thinking the exact same thing, Fred.
It's a super heavy-handed reference that I knew half the party would get. So, roll me a persuasion check just to try and speed through this shopping, Mikey.
Persuasion.
Yeah, to see if you can get some money off on your potions.
No.
No, you pay. You are charged 150 gold for your 3 potions. A 5, you're like discount, and they're like potion. Money can be exchanged for goods and services.
Have wares if you have coin.
Yes.
To the forest.
Okie dokie. Haley, because you've just gotten back, are you doing any shopping before heading out to the forest?
No.
Fair. To the forest. First person to roll me a D124.
Ah.
Raymond. Mikey pre-typed it, and that's why I didn't say flat D100.
No, I just clicked the button.
You clicked the button. Still.
All I typed that was /r space, and he'd said 1, so 1D. Waiting.
Yeah. With a 49.
James is tricksy like that sometimes.
He's tricksy like that most of the time.
Exactly.
There's a reason I play wizards and people with decent charisma. Because I like me with fancy talk.
So, did I roll us into death or good thing?
You rolled cart with old people on the side of road.
No, because that's actually temporarily removed because you don't
Recent.
I rolled it.
You don't encounter those people that regularly. As you're walking
Timey-wimey, fuck.
That was last campaign. You have no idea what they are this campaign.
Very timey-wimey, fuck.
As you're walking down the street, or down the pathway, off to your left you hear some giggling. Then to the right, then behind you, then up ahead. And then I need, we'll say, Nox and Trent to make dexterity saving throws.
Rude.
Oh, cool.
Sounds
So,
promising.
here's the thing. Trent, you eat a snowball to the face. As does Bailey. Because you were caught unaware, your helmet tumbles off. Revealing the fact that he is an empty walking suit of armor.
The two people that don't know.
As 2 snowballs come hurtling out from each side of each set of bushes on the opposing side of the roads. And then as the helmet comes off, it reels. You hear, ah! And then you just hear the bushes shake as two figures dart off into the woods in opposite directions.
Do I see them? They dart off.
Perception check from anyone except for Bailey, who's currently going ground sky, ground sky, ground sky.
Oh, I
was gonna say,
thought I'd
can
be
I,
looking
like,
at
mage
just
hand pick up-
white.
Can I mage hand pick up
Well-
Bailey's helmet and just bring it back to his body?
Bailey, I imagine while the others are like, what was going on? Your helmet's toppling forwards going, ground sky, ground sky, ground sky, ground sky, snow.
Can I use my passive of 18?
Nope. Actively looking for a thing. You're like, what? Helmet?
I'm probably about to get fucking run over by the helmet.
Jess, your character is like, what? He's empty?
Yeah.
The kitty cat with a 23 sees a little goblin girl and a little boy on the other side of the road running away that appears to be a tabaxi. That seemingly both are carrying like a spare snowball in each hand, assuming that they were probably just waiting to ambush any quote-unquote adults.
Children.
Isn't it like a cat's mortal enemy?
As they run off
No, not
into
mine.
the distance.
I don't mind children.
I don't have frostbite, so I can't throw it back. And rare frost is a bit much.
Zoop! Helmet goes on. Ray Frost is a little bit much. That will be murdering a child, Trent.
Especially me.
Not even just you, it's a child. If Jacob had 2 hit points and he's an adult.
See, I want to throw, like, a snowball back, but I'm like, it's probably just going to do damage and then I'm going to drop dead. Which if it does, I'll deal with later. I'll throw a snowball at them.
Okay, roll a attack roll, strength, disadvantage.
Not
Because
dex?
It's a thrown weapon, Trent.
Fair.
Can I attempt to follow the children?
Sure, you can attempt to follow the children. Roll at... You don't have to. You don't have perception. You can follow either the boy or the girl.
There you go. I got a 5.
I'll follow the boy.
With a 5, I did not say proficient, Trent. Oh wait, no, that's not proficient. That's
Yeah, that's fine. That's
you have
not
a 2
proficient.
strength.
My strength
You throw the snowball. It like goes into the bush, like 5-6 feet behind the child as they start running.
Just mumble to myself.
Jacob's just sort of like, what? Completely bewildered by the apparent assault and the fact that the armor is empty has really just thrown him for a loop. Are you following the boy or the girl, Haley?
The boy.
I said the boy.
Yeah, I missed it. That's why I was asking, Jess. Make sure I have Jess unmuted, which I do. You follow them, and as you follow them, you notice they run into the forest, down back, and they reconvene probably 100 feet behind you down the road, where the little tabaxi boy meets up with the little goblin girl and a gnomish boy as well, who is, you're assuming, is probably the chuckling one that was behind you.
Makes sense.
The gnomish boy is noticeably shorter and younger looking, and currently has a bright red runny nose. And they're all like laughing and giggling. We got him! Did you see the one that? Did you see the night was empty? Like, what was up with that? Also, do you think my dad can get me one of those walking, living teddy bears? The little girl's eyes are like twinkling.
Oh, gosh.
We could
I'd
sell her
like
the
to
one we
meow at
have.
them.
No.
What was that, Haley? All I heard was we
I'd
could
like-
sell her the one we have.
I'd like to meow at them.
They're just sort of looking. It's just a cat. It's a
Claws.
It's just a, what's a cat like? They pay you no mind. Not having noticed the two cats walking with the party because they were more interested in the very large adult-like figures, and the little girl was enamored with the teddy bear.
I'm gonna start purring and kind of approach them.
Aren't we a little far from the village? And the girl, the girl and the little number like toddle forwards, and they're like going to pat you and the like. Only the slightly older boy is a little bit skeptical.
I will be friendly. I will let them pat me.
Then throw
now.
But
So you're letting them pat you for
Dallas, get down.
Dallas does not approve.
They pat you for a couple of minutes before, like, looking at... We should probably be getting back before it gets too late. Nice, kitty. And they all sort of start to head off in the vague direction towards town. You've probably been here about 5-10 minutes at this point.
Cool. I'll go back to the party.
Yep. You arrive back at the party.
Right, Nox is still passive aggressively trying to scrape out snow from the inside of her helmet.
Yeah.
Because he can't actually see it.
Me help. You want help?
Trying to scoop out your own brain.
I help. So I just go in and start clawing it out. Like, I'm not clawing it, I'm pulling it out.
So moving on.
Yeah, I was answering Trent for a moment. Yes. You reconvene and you can then move on. About a day later, you arrive at the side pathway leading down that you follow. You reach the clearing. It is probably... Let me get a rough measurement. The clearing is probably about 100 feet by about 100 feet. There's a fallen rock in the middle of it, and yeah, there are what look to be little sharks muttering around in the snow.
Weird.
Please place yourselves at the bottom of the map.
bottom.
Sharks with legs.
I may have put myself down on the map as well. Because I'm on here twice now.
Look,
How
it's
do
a
I
shadow
delete one?
clone.
How do I delete one?
Select
Click
it and
it.
hit delete.
Select it, hit delete. Okay.
I was going to say, technically I'm on Nox's shoulder, so...
Question, how deep is this snow?
Is it deep enough that
How
all we
big
see
is
is
the
a
cat?
tail sticking out?
I say,
Or-
how
or is
heavy
it-
are you?
Is it, tightly enough packed that we're not sinking?
The snow is tightly enough packed that you guys, the cats, aren't sinking. Like, Bailey, even in his full armor, is only sinking maybe an inch or two.
So it's only
Okay.
light dusting.
Or very heavily packed?
That's because everyone else other than the cats, the pixie, and the teddy bear are actually heavier than Nox. Because they're only a set of armor, there's nothing inside it.
You're still 50 pounds.
Yeah, I'm a teddy bear. You're gonna say that a teddy bear weighs more than steel
I said
armor?
everyone except for the cats, the fairy, and the teddy bear would weigh heavier than Nox.
I don't know about that.
So yeah, looking into the clearing, there are 5 sharks, smallish. They're classified as mediums still. Sharks with legs, like jumping, quote unquote playing, sort of like puppies or seals or anything in like a museum.
Begins.
What?
Sorry, I realized what sprite you were using there, and I just went, "Oh, the hunt begins."
Yeah. See, very much. There are sharks on land.
Probably don't even know what a shark is. It's like
That's a very fair point.
I'm just like things with teeth.
Big
Same.
fish with teeth.
Yeah,
I also have teeth.
big fish with more teeth than you for once.
Yep. Weird.
To be
I don't
sure,
like them.
each of these are probably the size of. They're like 3.5, 4 foot high when they're standing on all fours. Like they are Great Dane sized, but like pit bull build. Yeah, because that's a horrifying image to put out in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's me laughing about it because it sounds cute.
Yeah, till you realize that these things have razor sharp gnashing teeth and probably aren't exactly friendly.
That's fine.
Also, do we want to stealth approach as much as we can?
No.
No,
You
you're going to
see
go
this-
in guns blazing.
Yes.
Would anybody else like to stealth?
I will stealth.
I can't do facial expressions. I'm cowling at you now.
I will attempt to stealth, I should say.
You
I was
need
gonna
to
say it.
to get Bailey either a whiteboard for facial expressions, or like one of those magnetic iron filing pens. Yeah, so you're
I
not
love-
stealthing.
I love
I
the
was
Trent's nat
going to
one,
do a
and then
thing,
I
but
rolled
people
one.
already rolled.
You know what? Why the fuck not? I vanish.
Karma, Haley.
That's like nearly the best I can roll.
For a black cat, you somehow appear white to everyone.
Yeah, apparently
I
no,
have
the
white
party's
patches.
apparently no, the party is not stealthing.
See, before everyone rolled, I was going to sit there and cast Pass Without Trace, but people started rolling already. It was like, oh, okay.
People beat
I
you
didn't
to
know
the
that.
punch.
Yep.
Rip.
Mikey, can I get a stealth roll from you regardless?
Sure. I get advantage because I'm just pretending to be a teddy bear, right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are we missing a stealth roll from someone?
Nox is not stealthing.
And can I get a stealth from you just regardless, Bailey? This is determining group stealth at this point. Yeah, the answer is no. Several of you try to stealth, like one of the cat goes, and then three of you step forward and you just hear
Crunch.
as like a branch basically shatters under the snow, and all of them turn. Initiatives, players.
Plius. Oof. I need to.
Oh wait, click
For
on
fuck's sake. I mean, I know I have a minus 0.91.
Guides.
Fuck's sake, come on.
Okay. So I was checking something. I'm getting my characters confused. That's okay. I'll technically finish my character because there was one thing I forgot to do while I wait for everyone else's turn to go.
Pardon.
what's the range on that spell?
Yes.
Not enough.
Hmm.
Okay, so Peter, you is of the first.
I was going to say,
Give me a second to actually put colored dots on most of these guys.
That's right. I was going to say, technically I'm on the same square as Bailey because I'm on his shoulder, but I'm putting behind so I can see where the fuck I am. Oh, look, I can actually hit them.
My god, my stupid mouse.
Do I do that or do I do the other one? Now I'll just hit them with an exploding dice. Hopefully.
That hits
For a whole 4
for
damage.
4 damage on the pink one here.
Yep. Was the only one in range so far.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
That makes it Lucy's turn. As the exploding dice goes off, all 5 turn and look at you. Start chittering.
If you have 2 abilities that push things away from you, do they stack?
Depends. What type of abilities are you talking about?
Well, I've got one. I've got one that makes my strikes do thunder damage, and anything that takes damage from it is pushed 10 feet away from you.
Uh-huh.
But also, I have the Crusher feat. It's once per turn. When you hit a creature with attack that deals bludgeoning damage, you can move it 5 feet to an unoccupied space.
So yes, those would stack.
Okay.
Also, James, since I'm sitting on Nox's shoulder, would I move when he moves?
I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
I need to get you a freaking harness to sit on the head or something.
It's in a helmet.
No,
just sit on
not
the
inside the helmet. If a spell goes wrong and fizzles, guess what's going flying sky high?
Your point of view.
Exactly.
That.
Uh,
Also,
60 feet.
is it post that? Stop.
Yeah. So
Question.
it's a strength saving throw, failed saving throw, a 2d6.
And it's on the pink one.
Yeah, creature is bound by the neck. Creature without the sun, blah 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 blah. While bound, creature can't breathe or speak. At the end of creature's turn, it must make another strength saving throw or take an additional 1d6. Let us make a strength saving throw. Hello. Hello. That was. I'm apparently still on roll to GM. It rolled a 6.
Yeah.
Haha.
It rolled a 6 and a 7.
It is bound
So
by
it
that.
takes 9 damage.
And it's not very happy, right?
No,
It can't
not.
breathe.
Come on, Jan.
Yes.
It's your turn.
What am I gonna do? Do I want to attack? I just want to set up my next attack.
Why not both?
I have to spend a key point, and I only have
Who
4
was
key points.
opening packet?
Sorry. I even did it away from the laptop.
Damn it, I need to be
Courtesy
there.
mute next time, Peter.
Yep.
I'm just gonna go. Oop. Oh my god, this mouse is the worst. I'm just gonna go to there.
Yep.
And that's really all. I
And
can
end
do.
your turn.
That's pretty much it.
Cool. Before we go to Lucy's turn, one of the hidden creatures has a turn.
Hidden creatures?
Pretty sure I saw them on the map as we loaded on the map, but that's not what I thought it was.
Yeah.
You're a big old
How is
hidden
that
creature.
hiding?
It bursts out of the ground.
That makes sense.
God damn it.
Otherwise, I think I would have seen it.
Okay, here's a point that everyone has missed. What did James call it?
Babies.
Yeah, that point.
No,
Ah,
He said-
move on forward.
Shark.
he said one of.
It's fine, everything's fine.
This is fine.
Peter, I vote we feed the pig to it first.
No,
As
let's
it
feed Fred
bursts
to
out
it.
of the
Make him make
water,
another
I would
character.
like everyone in... A bunch of you are about to make a saving throw as it just breathes a torrent of pressurized water at you. In a
No,
30-foot cone.
that's rude.
Don't like that.
No,
Damn it.
like everybody.
Not us.
Yeah, use it barely looking. So, Dex,
Uh,
Everybody except for these two.
Hey, Jane,
What's
Yes.
the save?
Dex save.
would I physically be able to shield the people that behind me in the cone? Considering
I did roll, but
I see. A Starmine does not make it with a 5. What are you physically shielding? No, because you don't have a reaction or anything to do it. There are actually feats and stuff to do stuff.
Fair enough.
Just for that.
Dexterity saving throw 14.
Also, Trent, I think you're still on roll to GM.
I am,
Yes.
yes. James has mentioned I failed with a 5.
He rolled a 5.
And a 6. So, it doesn't matter if I had advantage on it. I
Yeah.
still failed.
So, apparently I rolled it to GM. Sadly, it's 30 damage
Ow.
on a failed save. That is, I believe, evident on. It will be evident on the recording for the Bailey and the Trent, who failed the saving throws. Everybody else takes 15 cold damage.
15.
Wait, if they're all taking 15, are we taking 30?
Yes,
Uh-oh.
it was 30.
I am in danger!
It was 30, save for half.
Why didn't you guys just stand over here?
Because it's not even my turn yet.
I have 8 health left.
Ow.
Should have bought some health potions.
Yeah.
You brought them all!
I brought all the ones in that shop.
So that makes it Lucy's turn.
I had my turn, right? Because
Oh, you are on these. You are on the roll twice for some reason. Let me check your initiative.
Not on ours.
Not for me.
On mine, she
Mine's
is.
my initiative's 22.
I had her down for 17 as well. I think some people didn't get cleared off the initiative.
I'll take a second turn, but
Yeah, and apparently only Jess was on there for a second time.
I'll take the second turn. Can the dude please make his preceding strength save?
No. So that makes it his turn. He just had his turn. Next makes it...
The pig has to... During his save, has to save.
What?
He's
Yes,
The pink-
I'm aware. It's not the pink one's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kitty turn.
Yes, me. I would like to take a bonus action to get very angry at this creature.
You would like to
And-
rage.
Yep, and I'm gonna go with the muzzle, the bite, because I'm my beast.
You're the
form.
beast one, yep. So you go
Yeah,
bite
so
with the
it's-
health regen.
Yeah. So I only health regen if I'm below half health.
Are you
so I've
below
gotta
half
get-
health?
Not yet. I'm being prepared.
Fair.
And I'm going to bound over here and go Gnarr. And terribly.
And no.
Sorry, what was that?
I bite very badly.
You bite
I'm
down, but your
distracted.
claws fail to pierce through its tough flesh.
Damn it, why are you so tough? You're a bitch. Oh,
Why are you so
my
tough
turn.
when I roll a 6?
That would be my turn then.
I can't get I can't get advantage against this thing, can I?
Go up top.
If you go one above Jacob, you'll get it. Or go there. Jacob moves.
Okay.
Jacob moves to where he moves. Jacob is going to make a pitchfork attack.
He's gonna get flanked and fucking killed.
Jacob has advantage, so he hits.
Jacob. Yeah, you go.
Yeah. Do barbarian things better than the barbarian.
Okay, so because he hit, he dealt 9 damage, and he doesn't have any abilities that currently trigger, I believe.
Here comes the legendary reactions.
And that ends. And so that ends Jacob's turn, making it Sarmine's turn.
Yeah. I'm going to use
Okay.
not that one. A bonus action. And wait a minute, no I'm not. Oh, I am going to use a bonus action.
Yeah, the initiative tracker is like super busted on the actual recording window.
I was gonna say, isn't it Luna's turn for Sarmine?
Not for me.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah, I got a 7, so
That is a separate Sarmine then. Yeah, so there we go. That works. So yeah, it's an 8.
James, are you doing okay?
No, I looked through and I swear I didn't see any double ups, but apparently there was a double up of Sarmine in there.
So my turn then?
It is other kitty turn, yes.
Okay. Since I haven't done this yet, I just tick sneak attack and normal attack like normal, right?
You tick sneak attack, then click attack, yes.
Okay, that's done. That's done. Stab. And that's advantage.
Which
So
hits.
for 33 damage.
Try that again, Raymond.
Sorry.
Try that again. Your math, I mean.
11 and 23. Yeah, screw it. I was reading it upside down. I don't know why I'm looking at the screen upside down, but I am.
Oh, what?
How?
I'm literally I'm laying on my bed with my head hanging over the end of it because I'm tired.
Oh, hi.
and I don't know why,
Pink
but I
makes
read
you
the
saving
numbers
throw.
upside down. What?
Damn.
Pink, I ended your turn because you've moved and you've attacked unless you have a bonus action, and Pink one made saving failed.
Entirely sure
made
I've got a bonus action. I mean, I can dodge and stuff, but that's not really good for helping.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Next,
Made the saving throw.
next makes it.
Mate?
Yeah.
Oh wait, yes, I do have something.
Uh-huh.
I have Whales from the Grave.
Use that one.
too late now.
No, I'll give it to him.
It's also the first time I've done sneak attack, and this is tied to sneak attack.
So it technically triggers.
Is there an enemy within 30 feet of me? Yes. Okay, he gets
in front of it.
other than the one I just hit. Roll half the number of sneak attack dice. So what is that? 1 or 2? I don't know.
It would be
2d6. So
Like
1d6.
Yeah, Pink,
let's roll
Pink was 30
1d6.
feet from you, so.
And round it up, and the second creature takes necrotic damage equal to the. I'm going to say that's rolls instead of rails total, as Whales of the Dead surround them for a moment. And I can use that
Well, that's shit.
one more time.
Did I leave it on 1?
No.
Then I don't care.
Oh, did Pink just go unconscious?
Yeah, your Wells of the Grave knocked it unconscious.
Sweet, I can do that one more turn.
Nox's turn.
No, Trent's turn.
My turn.
Oh, Trent, yeah, sorry.
Good. I'm gonna move here.
We moved to Trent, then we backtracked to Raymond because he actually had something trigger for once.
Yeah.
And it was my first time using a sneak attack, so yay!
Yeah, anyway.
And I see a big ugly shark. I'm just gonna firebolt it. No, I'm not. Move on. I'm not. Don't move on. I have a bonus action I'm doing to myself so I don't die. Is this one? It is one. I'm doing this one. So I'm gonna roll a d8 really quickly, and then I'm gonna heal that plus my intelligence, which is free, on myself. I heal 8 hit points. Oh, look at that! I'm still in one-shot distance.
Nox.
Next turn.
I'm going to Hunter's Mark, the big one.
Yep.
And then I'm
Which
just going to move up.
surprises no one.
I'm going to move up to the other side of Jacob.
Yep. So you have
And then I'm
advantage on
just
this.
going... Yep. Then I'm just going to go...
Nope.
Slash.
No! Advantage,
So-
Bailey.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah. Duh.
Just roll one more time. That hits. I'll give you the first damage. So I'll give
Smite,
you
smite,
the
smite.
13.
And that's it.
As Peter was saying, smite.
No smite.
Undo Peter. Peter turn.
Since I'm up in its face, being a Nox, I'm going to try hit it with the Dragon Claw.
Maha.
Made of fire
Maha.
for
No.
15.
Yeah, advantage. Flanking. Yes. 15. Let me check if that hits.
Well, I think the second one does.
15 also hits.
So both of them made of fire.
14, 23 damage.
Yes. And I don't have any bonus action spells
Yep.
at the moment.
That'll make it Lucy's turn. Hamato Wumba Lucy turn. No! I don't care if you have advantage. No!
Yeah.
Lucy doing bonus action?
I want to see what the...
You want to see what the damage would have been.
That's shit. I don't have.
Make him communion turn.
Fuck.
Yeah, fucking move. There we go. And I cast Fist.
Yep.
Spend a key point, assuming it survives the first punch.
Hit.
Is it alive still?
Yes. Yes. No. Last hit, no hit.
Okay, so for that that second one,
Yep.
part of my Crusher feat, all attacks against it have advantage until the end of my next turn.
Cool.
Nice.
I mean, it's mostly already happening because.
Yeah, but you've helped Trent at least.
I don't have a melee weapon, so. Oh, I do. Yeah.
Then you've also helped the barbarian who doesn't have someone on the opposite side.
So that is 17 damage.
That's what I can do.
Yep. That makes it. If I go to the turn for this next, it makes it its turn.
And of course I'm on the side with most people, so it's gonna bring us this way and I'll die.
It needs to roll a d6 first. No, it does not get its water torrent back.
Yay.
Good.
I wait for a sec one of these show up anyway.
It's like, who do I want to kill?
It's going to use ice. It's going to roll around in the puddle of water it made earlier, and encase itself in quickly hardening and sharpening ice armor.
That's not very nice.
But that's all it does this turn.
It's not very nice.
I don't get the feeling if we
Actually, no.
hit this thing, we're gonna
It also flees back underground. Anybody next to it does get an attack of opportunity.
Who has Sentinel?
None of us.
Wait, so we do get an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Yeah.
Arr.
An 18
Wow.
misses.
I'm not biting very well.
Oh, it gave itself mage armor.
A 16 misses.
I miss.
I mean, I'll
Can I
try.
make a spell?
You don't
Can
have
I use a
Warcaster,
lucky
so
on
no.
that?
Yes, you can, Raymond. You can use lucky on any d20 roll.
I don't even get a do a touch spell.
Did I hit with that one?
A rapier does hit. No, you have to have Warcaster to be able to cast the spell as a reaction.
Okay, is any other enemy within 30 feet of me again?
Well,
Is this
I'm
one?
gonna do that. Try.
Measure it.
Nope.
Measure. You gotta take measure.
Yes.
Okay,
Red
so
is.
I'll roll 1d6.
I didn't think it triggered on. I didn't think sneak attack triggered on attack.
It's once per turn.
It's once per turn. It can trigger on opportunity attacks.
Where did the one go?
Wait, so that...
It went underground again. That's why you're getting the attack of opportunity.
So did I knock out this guy?
No.
No.
That is
The undamaged one.
that is the first damage Red has taken.
Oh, he still took damage then. And I'm surprised I hit with 2 6s on that thing. Because that is the
Raymond
last...
using his loaded dice again.
Yes, I am. Luke has caught me out, and he's infected all your minds with his, well, suspicions.
And 12 damage. To it on the GM
That is-
there.
Also, the last one I can do of Whales of the Dead until I rest.
Yep. That makes it Brownie Boy's turn. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then Kitty's turn.
Huh.
Yes. Me.
I
That's
have
not-
been forgetting to...
It could
I
come up,
measured
it
from
could come up anywhere.
I measured from the wrong cat.
That's a
Hey,
problem.
it's fair enough.
I'm gonna gallop over here. And... Rawr.
Oh my
That
god,
hit. That hits. Brownie Boy is not looking too particularly fun after that.
Grr.
Kitty, have anything else they're doing?
No, that's it.
They're going to move up. Since it's
Just so
their
you remember,
turn.
I am actually technically on the same square as Nox.
Yes, I'm aware.
Uh,
The one biting at Nox. 17 to hit.
Yep.
5 damage.
Okay.
The one biting at the kitty cat. 12 to hit.
They got packed.
Yeah,
Just,
they have pack tactics.
Yes, it
There's
it hits.
a 12 hits.
Yes.
Seriously?
4
Only
damage.
just.
But it is piercing, so you take half.
Lol, 2 damage. Yeah.
That makes it Jacob's turn. Who's gonna sit there and go, and then pitchfork. He's going to, if I move off the measuring stick, move to there by going around because you've taught him about flanking, and go pitchfork for a 17 to hit. For 12
Nice.
damage.
oh god.
Very nice.
Which makes some fresh sashimi. And ends his turn. Other kitty turn. We accidentally just skipped over it, but other kitty turn.
Raymond.
Yeah.
Cats get fresh tuna.
Well, hopefully.
Or flake.
Yes.
Pretty sure it did.
Slice.
Is it like dead?
No. Just unconscious.
Damn. Just fillet it midair.
Mine turn.
Yeah. What's in range of me? Most things, to be honest. However, I will move because I don't like being bunched up because that's dangerous. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the green one
Yep.
is going to be... excuse me? 1 minute. Looks like my damage is off. No, my damage is fine. Okay, I'm confused. Fireball.
Yes, that hits.
Yeah. I will then use my last battle dice to heal myself again.
Yep.
For 6.
Nox, it's your turn.
Cool. I want to try and find the one that's buried that I put Hunter's Mark on.
Yep.
Yeah, then what are you going to do about it?
I know where it's coming from, at least.
It is about 15 feet below you and about 5 feet across. It went straight down.
Fair enough. Cool. So instead, I am just going to move up to there. And I'm just going to slap a bitch with a sword.
Hit. 9 damage.
And
Rumble.
next,
Nyah! It's only a 15 to hit you. Bailey.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't make it.
Oh. Peter, turn.
I'm going to double slash at the shark. Nope.
Pardon me.
And a maybe.
Nope, and a let me check.
My favorite Lucy.
Yes.
So 9 fire damage.
Lucy, turn.
I was going to say, and then I'm going to fly up, straight up a little bit.
How far?
Let's go up 20 feet.
Jess. Let's go with me doing Lucy's turn, because Jess is asleep. I will be back in one moment.
Yep.
Sure, he leaves his mic on and we hear, "Wake the fuck up!"
I'll make you some food in a minute. That's fine. Sure. What? There's nothing to go on wire. The only thing alive still on the ground. And back.
To garrote wire?
The garrote spell she's been casting.
Oh. I'm like, are you murdering your wife?
No, Jess was like tiredly saying, like, "Can I do this?"
Oh, good.
Can I strangle it to death?
Yeah, there is not really much that she can
I have
do.
good spells, you just don't know how to use them.
You literally can't see it.
I play in DM use.
Go up and shank something to make sure it's dead.
Surely it's just at the bottom of a hole.
There is no hole. It does not leave a hole. She is going to go up, and she is going to go the dagger. Promptly actually killing the red one. That makes it Camonion's turn.
I'm gonna just stand on some solid ground.
There is no solid ground.
Is that not
that's
a rock that I'm standing on?
That's a tree you're under.
Oh, is that what that is?
Closest thing to a rock is up here, Mikey.
Okay. I'm gonna not bunch up with everyone. There's a thought.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on. No, that might be a rock there.
No, that is like a fallen tree by the look of it. It is green.
I'm gonna go stand on the fallen tree.
Yep.
That's really all I can do.
That makes it the big thing's turn.
Ah. Oh, that means my rage won't drop.
Oh, this
No.
is gonna suck.
Well, you attacked your last turn, so you have until the end of your next
Which is
your
like-
next turn to make an attack
Yeah.
or be attacked.
Well,
Yeah.
it showing up now means that I get to attack or I will get attacked.
Yeah.
Everybody in these squares takes an ice drill.
Well, that's rude.
What squares?
So the
I mean,
cat
I'm
and
watching everybody,
Nox.
it's fine. Oh, I see. The squares that it's on. Got you.
And the Peter as it launches 20 feet into the air.
Ah, fuck.
Jerk.
That's
Why is this remind? Oh wait, it is.
You've
Is
just
there any-
realized, like, I've not been hiding it. The names have been on every attack roll, Raymond.
Do you have to make a save or?
Make a dex
Freaking
save.
Zamtrios.
And Zarmites.
Oh man, how did I
Ooh,
not
no.
see that earlier?
I did not.
I
make
hated
that
fight.
save.
I hated fighting these things.
That's why I said
Zarmites
the
are
hunt was
fine.
on before we started.
God, I'm an idiot.
So, Haley, Bailey's unconscious.
Regardless of whether I make it or not.
Ooh, that's not good. Haley, you take 14 slashing damage, 14 piercing damage, halved. Peter, you take. Wait. Okay, so Haley, you take 23, halved to 12. Peter. Haley, you take you take 23 half to 12. Peter, you take 12. And both of you are Haley. You are also knocked prone.
That's rude.
Yeah, that's not good.
And it lands. That is its action, though.
I should have just delayed my turn. I forgot that delay is an action.
That makes it Kitty's turn.
That's me.
Murder it.
I will stand up. Completely negating the little thing I just
You're
put on
also
myself.
all shoved 5 feet outside. Like, so you're shoved 5 feet out as well.
So I'd probably be there then.
Yes.
Fair.
Bailey would be shoved up. Peter would actually still be floating above it, as he would have been shoved like slightly in the air.
I basically get tail slapped as it comes out.
Pretty much.
Well, I'm going to stand up and bite it.
You're gonna sure advantage.
You can certainly try.
That hits.
Yes, and I get some health back.
It's good.
Not a lot of health, but I get some health back. Cool, and that is my turn.
Yep.
I angrily bite it.
Makes it Jacob's turn. Who's sitting there going, "Oh no, oh no, oh no," as this thing's just comes spiraling out of the ground beneath it, right in front of him. Oh no, pitchfork. No, pitchfork misses, even with advantage.
Rip.
So new AC is 20. Or 21.
That makes it Kitty turn. Other Kitty turn. Sneaky Kitty turn, not angry Kitty turn.
Yes. So, well, all I can really do is that and stab.
Yep.
I've kind of run out of side things I can do. And I don't even need to use a lucky, so that's even better.
Yeah, that hits.
That's, yeah, end of turn, because I don't have any other abilities.
So, my turn.
Yeah. I see big thing. I do the sim. 1 minute. How far away am I?
Tread, did you want to complete that sentence? Or are you simping for the Zamtrios?
I do the simp.
I'm just gonna sim for it. It's fine.
Oh, fuck.
It's useless. You know what? I'm just gonna do the tried and tested fireball.
No,
No, never mind. Move on.
it is tried and
I'm out of
tested.
bonus action
It's
too.
tested not to work.
Hey,
Nox's turn. Nox makes you save. Pixie turn.
Question. Fly down, go, no.
It is an action to attribute a potion to someone else.
Yeah, I have something better. You heal 13 health.
No.
Nox. I use my duality point to heal him. But double healing claw of health.
Uh-huh.
So you get 13 health, Nox.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
That makes it Lucy's turn. Who is going to attempt... Let me read a thing here. She needs to make a Mali spell attack, which is +7. With advantage, because it's a Mali attack. Or 20, 20. With a 21, she hits. She just sort of reaches out. There's a black crackling energy. The veins on the larger shark just pulse, and it just drops dead.
Okay.
So we win.
Technically, they're all only unconscious, so I'm assuming you want to go ka-shunk, shunk, shunk over the next couple of turns.
Yeah, I'm stabbing this thing like now.
Yeah.
Yes.
You off them all before any of them manage to get up. I had been rolling their death saves the entire way through. Most of them just instantly die the moment you touch them because they.
It'd be cool to keep one of the baby ones, but I'm not sure we could train them.
I could.
Well,
Now,
if
is
you
this
want to
thing
keep one
considered
alive,
a
that's
beast
up
or a
to you.
monstrosity?
Yeah, I believe it is a beast.
Cool. What challenge rating are the babies?
Half.
Ooh.
Do you want to keep a baby alive?
No,
I've seen it.
He can turn into one at a later level.
Next level.
Oh, you're going to give the party heart attacks.
No, potentially later, Peter. When do you get swim speed?
Next level.
Fair. Because these things have a burrow.
Fly speed's the later one.
Yeah, no, I couldn't remember what time swim speed was. Because these things have a burrow and a swim speed.
Yeah. Literally next level.
He can turn into one of the little ones. But that ends the encounter.
Cool.
Oh, I really thought there was going to be another big one coming.
Sam.
No.
Yeah.
The thing that was screwing with the encounter builder was the fact that there were 5 of those little ones, which technically meant it was trying to double the total experience. The thing was, I actually expected you guys to rush out, not spend 2 turns beating on the big one while the little ones advanced over. Because the little ones could only move 20 feet per turn without dashing. But they were only moving the 20 feet.
Yeah.
So, like, I expected you guys to rush out where the little ones would have been picking you off and giving the big one pack tactics.
Oh, yeah.
Also, that water torrent was same as a dragon's breath. It triggers on the first turn and it has to roll d6s every turn to get it back. It just never got it back.
I was instantly
I am
dropped to
glad.
10 HP from that.
8 for me.
Jacob did that entire fight on 4 hit points.
Oof.
Can we get into another fight so I can heal myself more?
No,
I get my
I was
build
going to say,
attack
everyone come here. Everyone come here. And I cast 2 thunder waves, which heal everyone
Yeah, you can do that easily.
for 18 health.
That puts Jacob back to full health.
Same here.
18.
But yes, you have,
overhealed
you have
me.
successfully killed the family of Zamtrios and Zarmites that were inhabiting the forest, attacking anything that moved.
Cool.
I want to use, my eyes and shit to see if I can find out if this is all the ones here, or if, one has gone off elsewhere.
This is everything. This is everything that you can seem to be able to see. The fact they don't leave visible burrows when they go underground, especially in the snow. If there is another one underground, you haven't seen it. But when you arrived at the clearing, there were only 5 small ones.
So we're about a
the
day
big
out of
one.
town, aren't we?
But day and a half or so, yeah.
Cool. How big? How big is the big ones? Are
It's a huge. It weighs like several tons.
Can
so
we
I
drag
can't
it?
fit that one in my pocket, but I can probably fit the small ones.
What is the overall capacity of your pocket?
No weight limit, and I think it's like 64 cubic feet.
Then you can fit like 1.
Aw.
Why would you want to?
You can fit 1, maybe
Proof.
2.
Proof that we killed it?
True.
Like,
Well, proof that we killed it, but also, I don't know, maybe we can make something out of
because
these.
Peter, 64
I
cubic
know.
feet is only 8 foot on a 8 foot on a side.
Yeah, true.
So no,
Yeah,
it's
that-
not the big one, and the small, like a single small one, is gonna be like,
Most of my capacity.
yeah. The problem is they're another awkward monster that if D&D had it, they would be a 1x2.
Yeah.
It's a it's basically a 2.5 meter cube.
Yeah.
Plus you've got other stuff in there, so
Yeah.
you'd maybe fit one of the smaller ones.
Yeah.
I just want to break off a tooth of the big one.
Yeah, you can quite easily do that.
That's- I was
gonna
The
say-
ice armor on it does slowly chip away and fall off as well.
Anyone here good at nature?
Don't we have a druid?
That has 0 in nature?
I mean, I have a +3.
Jacob has a +2.
I have a +1.
I have a 0.
Give me
So
a
that
minute.
makes me the best then out of 3.
Give me a minute.
There's your 11.
Actually, I'm going to give it advantage, so it's a 21.
2.
That's your 21 then.
Yeah, give me a second to actually read the
Okay.
What we can get.
the actual thing. Guys, I have to go and open the more recent book. Because it may not even be nature, it may be separate checks.
Okay.
I honestly thought it was survival last time we did this thing.
It may have been, that's why I'm going and double checking. Armrell's Guide to Hunting Monsters. Okie dokie dokie. Boopity 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 boo. How does do this? The book has massively expanded, so now I'm trying to find the actual rules for doing it. Because they've like gone and added they've made it a full setting book now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I've got the loot tables open. Just how does do the actual carves. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. This is going to take me a second to look stuff up.
Meow.
I think most of them
Meow.
are too tired for conversation.
Same.
The 3.
I'm not. I just missed my bod.
I mean, if I could have had one of these as a pet, that would have been awesome. Go, my mount, go! You're slower than everyone, that sucks.
I mean, you could have always just hidden its mouth while it burrowed.
True.
But
I can do that now, I can burrow.
Make a survival check.
Okay. Right. So who's got the best survival?
Against the creature's carve DC on a success, roll a d20.
Okay. I've got a
how many?
plus.
Yeah,
How-
let me check how many carves. There are 3 carves, so 3 of you can make a nature check.
Nature or
No,
survival?
survival.
Survival. Versus
Do you wanna do-
a 10 plus half CR.
I have
So
a 4.
it is a 12 DC required.
I'll help you on a survival check, Mikey.
Does anyone want to help me? I have a
Oh,
plus
yeah.
6.
I've currently got a survival, so.
I'll help Peter.
And I say currently, because I can change that daily.
So
Does anyone
who is,
beat a 4?
who is rolling? Jacob has a 3. So Peter gets a carve. Mikey gets a carve, and
I got a 4.
Jacob's got a 3, so Jacob will give you an assist.
Okay.
So advantage. Plus, you still have lucky points. Not to give you
18.
anything.
Yeah.
So can the 3 of you
Yeah.
also roll me a d20?
I only have it because of that.
Yeah.
I put currently survival so I can switch
Raymond,
it and
D20.
keep track of it. Oh, yes.
This is to determine what you actually get. This is where I love
2.
actually doing the
I
Monster
got
Hunter
nothing.
monsters, because... No, you still get something. This is where I love doing the Monster Hunter monsters, because they
got
give, like,
something.
unique
Wait.
shit.
I have to ask, does low numbers mean worse quality things?
You got 2 paddock oil. I'll tell you what that does in a second.
Well, that was a D20, so...
Yeah.
I have 2 luckies left.
It wouldn't be affected by this, because Lucky Roll states it's like attacks and saving throws
Yeah,
and stuff.
this is like a what you got. You would have
Loot
used lucky
roll.
to get it. Mikey, what did you roll?
Oh, well.
18.
18. You got one of its fins. Peter, what did you get?
15.
15. You got its freezer sack. Okay. So for
freezer.
And what
so
did Raymond get? 2.
Paddock oil.
2 paddock oil. Raymond, the paddock oil you got is 2 single-use potions, granting tremor sense for 30 feet for an hour when applied to the skin.
That's actually pretty cool.
Mikey, you got the Zamtrios fin. It is a weapon material used for augmenting weapons for druids, sorcerers, and wizards. While attuned to this weapon, you know the ice knife spell. If you have to prepare spells, you always have it prepared. It doesn't count against the number of spells you can prepare each day.
Nice.
Peter, you got the freeze sack.
Yep.
Usable in light bow gun only. Nobody has those. Or spellcaster for armor.
Ooh.
It can be used to make armor that has 2 runes, which it regains daily at dusk, which allow you to cast Armor of Agathis. So it'll make basically a robe or something for a spellcaster that gives you 2 casts of Armor of Agathis.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm going to turn off the recording, so that's on the recording.